crafty friends, it's Kelly here with Kelly Crafts It All. Today I thought I would come on and show you what I have made for a swap that is hosted by Beck's Crafting World. She's hosting a butterflies and blossom swap. So, excuse me. So these were our requirements. We had to do some set of 6 flowers, 6 butterflies, theme sequin mint. Words are hard this morning for some reason. Themed sequin mix, 1 A2 card, 1 beaded item with butterflies and flowers, and creative packaging is a must. So, I hope I've got all the requirements covered, but first I'll go over the host gift that I'm sending to Beck. Now, let's see. The first thing I made her, she had gotten I don't know if it was a Happy Mail swap or it was a swap that was for the butterfly swap. I can't remember. Let me move that out of the way. But one of our swappers, Miss Jennifer, I think Jen made it or something like that on YouTube. She had sent her some pages of keeping track of the swap. So she had these like on a page or on a couple pieces of paper so that Beck could copy them and keep reusing them. So I said, well, I'm going to snitch Jennifer's idea, make a spreadsheet type thing in Canva, print them out and bind them so that then they can stay all together. So I made her this notebook. Is it perfect? No, but I think it will serve the purpose. So I just put on their swap tracker and then it's just plain. I will put my sticker on the back of it. So I've got that going to Miss Beck. And then I try not to send too much of the swap stuff because it seems like everybody just makes a double swap and then one's for their swap partner, one's for the host. So she's going to get a bunch of, not really duplicates, but, you know, because everybody crafts different, makes different things. But I just didn't feel like sometimes they might just get overwhelmed with a whole lot of everything. So I just try to keep it minimal, but kind of make it punch, you know, it's a punch factor. So I sewed her this little bag that's holding her other gift. And it's just a drawstring bag. And I just put some beads on the end of it. So inside this is, well, I made her a beaded pen to go with her for her notebook. And I was going to put butterflies on there. And I don't even know why I was thinking. But after I got it all done, I'm like, but there's no butterflies. Those are flowers. I thought there was butterflies. The gray part here, some of these look like butterflies to me on my computer. And when I got them printed and done, I'm like, those aren't butterflies, they're flowers. But anyhow, I went ahead and I made her a beaded pen to go with her notebook. And then I made her the tumbler that I make all the hostess. So when they host another swap, now I'm lost because I don't know what to do for them now. So I've got to think of new hostess gifts. But these are the tumblers that I have going around. And these are the crafting tumblers. And it has all the, I just want to stay home and craft. And it's got her name on it. And then Crafter's going to craft. And it's got my handcrafted by me on there. I put Miss Diane. I sent her one, and she's like, golly, I wish you to put your logo on there, because I'll forget who sent this. So, I did put my name on it this time, and it's got all the stuff. And then inside, I made her a pair of socks. I have, like, big into sublimation for some reason. So, I made her these butterfly socks, and I just sublimated them. They're Fruit of the Loom socks, and they're I think, 97% polyester, and 3% spandex. So I've got a care label on there and my name and all my YouTube handles and Instagram, and then right there it tells you that. And then inside it's just got a care label, and then there is some shred in the bottom of it. I was going to put candies in here, but our weather is getting warm again, and I believe Beck is in Georgia. Yes. So she's getting warmer weather too. And I didn't want them to melt all over her socks. So I didn't include any candies. I've had that happen to me once at a swap. And I mean, we had cooler weather, and then by the couple days out that I was waiting, it was in the post office, it had warmed up, and it was like an Easter swap, and one of my Linder chocolates melted into the Easter basket and made a mess. So that swap was a trash swap. I think it got put out. Somebody got it, but I'm not for sure. There's a lot of people that likes to do the swaps, but they don't never say thank you or hey. I wouldn't even care if they just said, hey, I got your swap. And last couple ones I've been in, it's been that way. I try to always make a video or make pictures and put pictures and say thank you for the swap, because it takes a lot of time, and you know, you're a crafter and you're spending your time doing what you love. You could at least say, hey, thanks. And then it comes with a straw and the brush. So that's what I have going as my hostess gift to Miss Beth. So now for my swap partner. So I'm trying to go over the requirements first. So I've got a set of 6 flowers. Here's my flowers. Oh, I did those. They're just the rolled flowers. I cut them out on Cricut and made those. A set of 6 butterflies. So here's, I had a die. And I had some acetate, printable acetate. So I printed it like in a, almost kind of like a rainbowish color. But I had to darken it because the pastel wasn't showing up real good. And then I've just got them layered. There's like three layers. So there's my 6 butterflies. A themed sequin mix. So here's her sequin mix. It's in this little heart container that had a lid because Walmart had their Valentine's Day stuff marked down. Well, you know, right after Valentine's Day. And there were 6 in a pack, and I picked them up for like $1. So I picked these all up, and I just took a piece of ribbon and put it there, put a little butterfly. Then she could take the spoon out and whatnot. And then this is my sequin mix. And I couldn't find any butterfly clay pieces that I liked, so I had to shrinky dink my own. So she's got some butterfly mix, whoever receives my swap. So there's that. My HU Themes card. This is my card. I bent it because I should have made a box for it because it's got dimensions. So the butterflies have dimensions. And it says hello. And then I just left it blank inside. Need to put my tag on the back of it as well. And then a beaded item. Oh, yeah, beaded item. So I made her this pen, a beaded pen, and it's got the sugar beads, and then a sugar bead with butterflies on it. And then the caps have roses on them. I got those from Tiffany. And they have roses, so it's butterfly and floral. And then I think that was it for the requirements. So whatever else they show is extra. So I made one of these. Oh, it's a lift and reveal box. Yeah, I put this on upside down, but it was after the fact. And then inside there's some, it says watermelon. I mean, I don't know. They don't make butterfly scented lip balm. But it says lip mask, or I'm not sure what you do with them. I just seen them. Paper Pixie had them and was making boxes for them, so I just went with it and grabbed some, and I thought they were really cute. And then I sent her one of these keychains. This one's just plain white one. I had stickers on them, but the stickers will not stick. And then inside I just have some lip balm. It just says original. So that. And then I made some tags, and these all say begin then bloom. So you have those tags. All 3 of them are about the same. They just have different little butterflies and flowers on them. And then I sent this ephemera pack. It's got butterflies and flowers, and it's got all kinds of little sayings and stuff. I think I got this, I forget where I got these at. I can't remember. And then there was some of these stickers. It's got butterflies and flowers, so, and the puffy ones. So sending them along. And then I found Miss Tiffany was doing her D-Stash sale, and she had some really beautiful um, flat backs, so, and they're got holographic on them, so I think there's a film on them they'll have to peel off, but there's some butterflies with flowers and some butterflies with flowers again. So I thought I would send those along. And then I made a notebook. It says butterflies and blossoms. And then it has just this little gel pen. And then inside it has just some notebook, you know, plain paper that you can write on, take notes, whatever. I'm always searching for notebooks. I have a million of them, and I'm always grabbing one for something. Either to jot notes down of something I want to make or whatever. And then I have made this. This was something new that I had seen. It's been around for a long time, but it's a project bag. And you can unzip this, and then let's say you're working on a swap, and you know, you want to keep everything together. You can just kind of tuck everything inside, and then, you know, keep it on your desk or whatever. And, you know, when you're ready to craft again, you can just pull it out, and you've got everything still all together. So I thought that was kind of fun. So I made that for my swap partner. I'm going to send that along. And then I made her this box. This, I can't remember. I'll try to link it, but I changed mine up from what she did. So anyhow, it's a box, and it says plant seeds of love and watch them grow. So inside, if you open this up, it has a little expandable pocket. And hers slides out. You can make it slide out, like if you want to put a bunch of stuff, like if you're going to do maybe for some ephemera pieces, you could make a whole bunch of them and then push them in and slide them out. But I just wanted it to where it would open like this. So I've just bought a couple packets of flowers. There's these purple cone flowers, some zinnias, and California poppy. And then this is hummingbird and butterfly mixed flowers. So I thought I would send those along. I can't believe the price of seeds nowadays. My goodness. I remember when I was well, not even a kid, just younger. I mean, you could pick up packs of seeds for like 25, 27 cents. Now they're $2 a piece. And then this just tucks back in here, and then you just close it. And then I just decorated it with some flowers and some butterflies. So we have that going. Then I have, I did give her a hand lotion. This is rose. It's floral, and I just put a little dangle on there. And I think that was all for that. And then I made this. It's just like, it looks like a flower pot, I guess. That's what my intentions were. And then I cut the butterflies out. This is the same ones that were from that die. I only have one butterfly die. I need to get some more. And because Cricket has a real hard time cutting these really intricate pieces. And I tried a couple of them, and they kept tearing or not cutting it completely. And I was having a fit with it. So I just die cut these ones. And then I put them on some wires, and they bounce. But inside, when we open this, it does open, I promise. And it's got some shred in here. I may put some shred in there. And then I did them a pair of socks. And that's got butterflies on them too. So I sublimated them some socks as well. So they have socks. Now I'll never get them back in here. There we go. Okay. And then the last thing I have for them, if you have followed me, you know everybody gets a tote. So here's my tote for this. I got some threads there for the butterfly swap. And I tried this new material, and I really love it. And I've got a couple tags, and I used this one. It wasn't really my favorite, but it was already ironed on. I couldn't get it off of there, so it's all right. So I have this tote. She said creative packaging. Well, it's about as creative as I can get besides boxes. And when I'm sending things in the mail, like if I make a big box to house everything, it always gets there crushed. So I've tried not to repeat of getting my items crushed. But yeah, this is what I'm sending off to my swap partner and off to Miss Beck. So that's the swap. So I hope you enjoyed watching what I'm going to send to my swap partner, and really had a great time. And Beck is such a sweet, sweet girl. Oh, I just love her. Make sure you go follow her on Instagram and YouTube. I will link everything down below for her, and she's just amazing. And this is the first time I've ever been in just her swap alone. Usually she partners up with Miss Bethany from my Your Crafty BFF Bethany on YouTube, and they usually partner together and do swaps, but this one go around she did it by herself. So it's the first time I'm sending to Beck any swap. Even when they were together, I always shipped mine to Bethany, so this will be the first one that ships to Beck. So I hope she likes it, and it suits the swap, and I really had a good time. So all I can say is I hope she lets me swap again in her swaps in the future. Alright guys, now I gotta get out of here. I gotta go to work and get things together and get this all packed up and in the mail so that Miss Beck can have this, so she can get done with this swap. Alright you guys, y'all take care, stay safe. Remember, I love each and every one of you, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye-bye.